We've been telling y'all all morning he was coming through to hang out with us. We're going to have a little breakfast with some listeners in a little while. The gentleman he is, the father, the husband, T.I.
Yeah.
What's that?
Guy.
What's up, man?
Yo, good morning, man.
Hey, man. Morning it is, ain't it?
Yeah.
And what an early morning it is.
You was out late last night?
Yeah, man.
You was moving around New York. Where you was at?
Yeah, man. Me and old Thugger, man, we went up to, what is it, Starlet's?
Ah, he was in the strip club.
Hello.
That's what it is. Yeah. We was up there, man.
How much money you spent in there last night?
I don't know, man. A few rats.
How does that bode well? A married man in the strip club. How does that? She don't care. Tiny don't care.
Come on, man. This is what we do. This is our industry. It's kind of like it's not as glamorous or magnificent when it's sort of looked at as an office. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like
you shaking hands and making fans.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a campaign trail, man. You know what I mean? Folks
So the money, ladies and gentlemen, if you made some money in Starlet's last night, if you're a stripper in Starlet's, that was marketing money for the new music.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Came out of the marketing budget.
You're welcome. Absolutely.
Were the chicks mediocre, or were they all right? Better than mediocre.
I mean, they were definitely more above average than expected. However, as in the famous words of Juicy J, it ain't a strip club if they ain't showing.
Oh, okay.
And in New York, they don't show it all.
Absolutely not. There's a triple negative.
Do you and Tiny ever go together?
It was old booby ball. You know what I'm saying?
A go-go ball.
Yeah, old bikini joint.
Wait, but they showed boobs, right?
I ain't seen nothing.
You really just saw cleavage.
I ain't seen nothing but bikini. But you know, I wasn't really looking for no. You know what I'm saying? I'm just observing. You know what I'm saying?
T.I., do you and Tiny ever go together for fun?
Yeah, so just as like.
Oh, he's ignoring it on purpose. You know? Okay.
If you're on a safari, you know, you may see gorillas in the trees.
You can't just glaze past her question like that.
Glaze past what question? I was actually doing a better, substantiated job in answering your first question. I thought I was doing.
We would assume that you and Tiny go to the strip club together.
I would assume that if we were at a safari and there was a lion behind the tree, we would take notice of it, would we not? Or would we glaze over it and see what's ahead?
No, of course you're going to look at the lion. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Look at the lion?
Of course you are.
Would you look at it or just would you notice it?
Well, that's a good point. Depends who you're with, I suppose. Now, I'm going to tell you.
That's a different type of double talk we're getting right now.
I'm going to tell you the truth about strip clubs. I'm going to admit this on the radio for the first time. I'm a grown man. Okay.
Are you now?
It's hard to believe. I know.
He just got here. He just arrived.
And I've spent my entire life. I spent my entire life chasing women and loving women. Yet when I'm in a strip club and I'm sitting right in the front like I did at Jeff the Nerd's bachelor party, and a woman is showing all her stuff, and I mean all of her glory, I'm kind of scared to look it directly in the eye. Is that bad? I kind of like double. Yeah. I kind of can't look right at. It's like I might explode.
Help him out, Tip.
So why do you stand in the front?
It was for Jeff's bachelor party. We had to.
Help him out, Tip.
I mean, what are you intimidated by?
I don't know. It's the power of the vajayge.
Look, T.I.'s a veteran. He looks the dragon in the eye.
I mean, you know you're supposed to dominate it, right? You know what? Guess what? I show you how to train a dragon.
Thanks, Tip.
Hey, Tip's here. We got a lot to talk about. New season of Family Hustle. There's a lot of things going on in that we need to talk about. T.I. and Tiny still together. All the rumors of breakup and all that nonsense.
What rumors?
Don't do that.
What rumors?
Don't do that, bro.
I haven't
Introduce the new song with you and Iggy Azalea, because we're going to get in some throwbacks,
too.
too.
He loves doing that. You know,
he'll talk new music all morning.
Oh, yeah, man. Hey, man, everybody, New York City, what's going on,
talk
man?
Wake
your ass up, man. It's Hot 97. And bringing you right now, man, off the album. Paperwork, man, coming soon. This is the single, man, featuring the #1 young lady in the whole universe right now, man, Miss Iggy Azalea, man. This is no mediocre. Ladies, denounce all mediocrity. Stand up right now, get the day going, be the best you can be. Else get your ass back in the bed. I don't want it bad because I don't want no mediocre. No want no mediocre. I don't want no mediocre. No bad mama cedars. Ain't no mediocre.
New T.I.
No mediocre. No bad mama cedars.
Alongside his artist and co-worker, partner in crime now, Iggy Azalea.
Actually, it's turned into my employer. Everybody.
Wait, real talk?
Actually, it's turned into my employer. I now work for the magnificent Iggy.
Your job is to keep her happy now.
I'm a facilitator. I'm a fantastic facilitator in the world of Iggy Azalea.
Hey, can I ask a question about this, Ebro?
Of course.
What do you do next after a record as big as Fancy? What do you come with for Iggy next to follow up something that big?
Man, such an interesting question you asked, and I'm glad to have a magnificent answer for you. Now, have you heard the record Black Widow featuring Rita Ora?
Yes, I have heard that.
You have heard it, okay? And do you know? Have you heard about the meticulously designed video that is to be?
They look great in that video.
I have not seen that. No, they're looking crazy. So that's
great.
the one. This is the one, and you're confident that you can follow up Fancy very strongly with this record right here.
I mean, I'm confident that it's a magnificent option for a follow-up single, and I think that, I think numbers will show. Don't get me wrong. I don't think it's gonna do what Fancy did.
Well, I mean, how?
I mean, I'm not saying that.
That was extraordinary.
Did you know that Fancy would do what Fancy did?
That was an anomaly.
Did you know Fancy could go that far?
I knew that it would be incredibly successful. Exactly how much, I had no idea. I didn't grasp a hold of the magnitude. But for me, you know what I'm saying? Like platinum single, number one across the board for 2 weeks would have been a magnificent.
And how long did it last?
Man, it was like 8 to 10. It was the record held for. It was the longest a hip hop female artist had ever been at number one.
Wow,
it's gonna be tough for her to follow that up. The bar is high.
We know.
So now Remy's home. We're excited here that Remy's out.
Hey, welcome home.
And she was quick on Funk Master Flex show on Saturday to say, hey, I want to do a record with Nicki Minaj and Iggy Azalea.
I mean,
what does Remy got to do to get a hold of you right now and make that happen?
Iggy actually stepping off the jet like right now. Probably, well, actually, no. I think sometime this afternoon. I think she touched down.
Here in New York.
Yeah, she's probably somewhere over.
She got a show coming up.
She's probably somewhere flying over Utah right now.
She got a show coming up here pretty soon, outside on the West Side Highway, right?
Yeah, I mean, well, you know what I'm saying. Iggy, man, she's definitely she pocketing the bankroll right.
You think she'd be interested in a song with Remy?
Yeah, I mean, man, she's a fan of the sport, man. I mean, I believe that she's gonna be eager to, you know what I'm saying, show support and just, man, just really breed the culture, man. She really with the nonsense, you know what I mean? I know she can't wait. I got a call from Kim too, you know what I'm saying?
Lil' Kim.
Yeah, Kim hit me and said, it's time to find that record to get it done.
I think a Lil' Kim Iggy Azalea thing would definitely turn things up a notch, especially considering that Iggy and Nicki don't really move so well together.
Well, in the game of chess.
In the game
of chess, you must think 5 moves ahead, protect your pieces, and cover the board.
Now here's the real talk. T.I. knows that it's complicated in hip hop for whatever reason. Women moving together who are both scorching hot is very complicated, and you, of course, you gotta handle this.
Excuse me. It's complicated for women to go from corner to corner in New York City.
Period.
Together.
Truth.
Okay.
Well said.
We talking about, we talking about like 9 to 5ers.
Right. Just move together at all.
Kicking ankles, going across the street in the crosswalk. Hell out my lane.
Why is that though? Why do you think in hip hop it's so? Why in hip hop is it so particularly hard though to get women who are currently both hot to be in line together?
Stop saying in hip hop. This is.
Well, that's our world.
No.
He's saying in the world.
The world. Period.
Why is
But
it?
it's not always like that. I get along with plenty of women.
Yeah, but some of these bitches hate you.
How many of them are trying to be on the morning show?
I had like 2. Well, not this morning show.
You see that? Hey, fangs came out.
Nah.
In True Blood, in that split second when the fangs just came.
All right, so listen, Family Hustle premieres Monday, August 25th, right?
Yes,
Tip, so in the show, I heard that you're gonna be there's gonna be a cooking show.
Yeah. We you know what I'm saying? We're testing the market to see if, if a celebrity cooking show would be.
So you'll actually be cooking?
Yeah, for sure.
Are you a good cook?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's just say you and Tiny get into a fight. And you
Why is
like,
it always got to be?
And
That's what you listen.
you need
Tip.
to make
You
it
gonna
up.
stop acting like you and Tiny don't have drama in
No,
public?
I'm not
Everybody
saying
has it though. It's a
you guys
relationship.
acting like if we do, it's a big deal. That's not me
It's
acting
interesting.
like that. No, it isn't.
It's actually really mundane. It's actually just married life.
I'm saying like, I mean, who doesn't?
Ebro's about to know. Ebro's about to have this baby. He's gonna have these mundane fights.
Yeah, I
too.
might get a text right now.
A
The
little
daughter may pop
disagreement.
right
You
now.
guys just disagree on something, and you want to make it up to her. What's your
what?
go-to dish?
What? There is no go-to dish. What do you mean?
Okay.
There has to be something. What's your specialty?
Why can't it be, hey, Tip, if you're hungry, what do you cook
Okay,
first?
let's start
Okay,
there.
fine. Fine.
Because we know sometimes you got to make it good to Tiny, and you better get your ass in the kitchen and make something nice. That's
Hey,
what
man,
we
look,
know.
guess
Something
what?
delicious.
The kitchen ain't the room to make it good, though.
Talk about it.
So, I mean, let's not listen, guys. Okay, if you want to open the Pandora's box of
Here we go.
Talk that talk.
how to satisfy a woman,
Talk
written
that talk.
Tip, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't assume you know the answer. Don't tell me how to help you. Just sit down and say, I really need help.
Sit by
You
the
know what I'm
fire
saying?
and listen.
Yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen,
man.
T.I.'s here. So look, bro, you got
What's
the
that?
Family Hustle thing happening
Yeah,
for
that
you.
for sure.
August 25th.
Mm-hmm.
I also want, before we move into Flashing Lights with Laura Styles, your take on how quickly Floyd Mayweather cleaned up TMZ's mistake.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, come on.
Tip.
You have to.
I don't even know what
They
you're talking
tried to take something he said out of context, and somebody pressed him at a press conference about your woman. And he was like,
Man.
they took it out of context, and he went and cleaned it up quick.
He did clean it up quickly. He made it clear.
He made it clear
Hey,
that
man.
he was not trying to say nothing sideways.
I don't know what that got nothing to do with nothing. I ain't got nothing to say about nothing.
Yep. Sounds like he's done with that issue, Ebro. He said stuff to you last time. He's finished with this issue now.
pretty
I
Let's get
respect
into Flashing Lights with Laura Styles.
it. I'll be speaking for T.I. on it.
That, you're his lawyer.
We're finished
You're
on
the
this
Jew
issue.
lawyer.
We're finished on this issue.
Flashing lights.
Sips tea.
He really is.
But that's none of my business, T.I. says, as he Kermit's the Frog, the tea.
Literally drinking.
Have you checked my Instagram?